Happy Sunday, episode 2 from last week when you saw me on your screens live.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to drop it as it's hot.
Okay.
Drop it as it's hot.
Go on, mommy. Go on, mommy.
As it's hot.
Go on, mommy. Go on, mommy. Go on, mommy. Hey.
And I just want to bring to your attention, ask you guys out there, what are you cooking for your dinner today? You know, what are you cooking for your dinner today?
Because I'm hungry.
I'm very hungry.
I'm starving.
I'm more than starving.
I'm starving like Marvin.
Sunday dinner used to be a thing of the past, like where everybody had rice and peas and chicken,
curry goat,
you know,
mac and cheese.
But who can say? Comment down below, if you're still keeping up with the tradition of Sunday dinner. You know, comment down below. Don't forget to comment, because this is a topic which I don't know if you bring it up in your family or if your friends or family members talk about it. But growing up in my household, it was like rice and peas and chicken, curry goat, whatever, every Sunday.
And now you're fed up on the chicken.
I stopped eating chicken years ago, about 30 odd years ago.
Don't tell your real age now.
You know, I'm saying my 21 age, you know. I mean, they can say whatever they want to say, you know, because I know I look young already. But
21 forever.
21 forever, you know, like the shop, you know what I'm saying, dog?
Like the shop, I'm dead.
But I don't know if the shop is still there, you know, because things change.
People, 21, it's okay.
You know,
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I can tell.
You know, I look bougie, innit? I've got to big up my chest, yes.
Big up your chest, boy!
I'll drink some rum later, don't worry about that. No, but real talks, yeah? Comment down below if you're still a traditional person, if you're still eating the same food. I won't even call it boring, not because I don't eat it. I don't eat a lot of meat and all that.
But I do.
Shay will eat anything.
No, not anything. I don't eat anything.
Yeah, you know, in moderation. She eats, I don't know, well, she eats food which I don't eat.
Like pork, beef, chicken.
No, I don't eat all that, you know.
Yeah, because you're a fish.
Well, I love my fish.
Go jump in the sea.
No, what's the song now? SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants,
SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm thinking, oh my god.
Neighbours, I'm so sorry. You know? It's all about love and war right now.
You know what, if we're gonna say something else.
Behave yourself. We think similar, but I don't say what I actually think. I reverse it.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do.
You know, sometimes when people just annoy you, you just want to cuss them out, you know. But because I said to myself, you know, better the devil you know than you don't, because
you know the devil? I never knew you knew the devil.
Devil upon one shoulder, so then say, and the good one upon the other one.
And the angel.
Yes, man. And sometimes this one over here, so I say, go rust them down. And this one is saying, be careful, you know, I'm going to the jailhouse. No, but on the whole, right, real talks, yeah. People do annoy you, you know, they annoy me, especially if I'm walking down the road. I mean, not only now because my hair is short, but even before when I had the hair, they used to look at me like to say, there's something on my face. And real talks here, if there's something on my face, come and tell me, because if I'm walking down the street and if somebody's face look dirty and red tay, and if they're smiling at me, I will say to them, excuse me, you know, no disrespect, but there's something in your face. People would rather tell you that they look messy, you know, in a sly way, you know what I mean, in a good way, more than to just say, you look dirty. You know, because if I'm chatting to my friend in the road, right, and if their face look dirty, I'm telling them, excuse me, go and clean your eyes, you know, or here's an anky or something. Because comment down below if you've got a friend or if you're going out with somebody like to a party or whatever, would you tell your friends if they look like they don't look like they look proper to go out with you? Or would you just let them come out and get laughed at? Because I know for a fact, if I'm going out and the other person's going, I'm going to say, you know, oh, put this on or put that on, because sometimes we have got so much clothes, yeah. I will say to Shay, does this look good on me or whatever? Yeah. And then vice versa. Because I would like to know that I'm going out with somebody looking buff, you know, and look decent, more than going out and one frack tail hung out there. So and one short tongue that way. So
But you know what? Some people are so bad, man. Especially like if you wear makeup or something and your makeup's not blended in properly. Your friend won't tell you, you know. It's when the people's taking pictures of you now, and then you look back at the end of the night and you think, yeah, man, I look buff, man, I look buff. And then when you actually deep the pictures, you're thinking, Ross.
and you never told me that I didn't look good.
Oh, my makeup looked like doppy or something.
All my clothes look torn on the backside or something.
You know, like them people you need to keep away from because, boy,
they're dangerous. Seriously, I know that when I'm going out, say when I go out to my friend's house, she would say to me, "Oh, Shell, you know, what should I put on? You know, oh, how do I look?" And I would say, "You look nice," meaning that they do look nice. Because I'm not just gonna say it for the sake of it, because that's not me. Because I know that that person has to come out on the road with me, and once I know that I look trash and ready, they have to look good too. You know what I say?
But yes, guys, like some people are just so fake, and it'll be fake to your face as well. Like,
It's
say,
true.
"Oh yeah, you look nice, you look nice." Really and truly, your lace wig is all picking up, and you can see the lace, and the lace is not even sitting down no more. Like some people are just so dangerous that you need to have yourself, because some people won't have your back. Like what? I went to one party one time, and funny story, right? I went to a party one time. I was wearing a lace wig and everything. I thought I looked cute and ton up. Then I'm in the party, and I don't know how it went, but all I remember, my friend came up to me, "Share your lace wig." Share your lace wig is falling back. And I was like, what? The way I pulled my friend in the bathroom, I was like, yo, stand up in front of me. Let me try and get my headband and wrap it up. Do you know how embarrassing that was? But it is what it is. If that friend didn't come in the bathroom with me, I would have been standing there all night with my hand on my head like, boy. Like some people, boy.
Dangerous. And another thing again, when you go out with your friends, yeah, and you don't live in the same area, yeah, do you have a friend, when she's asking you to go out with you, do you have a friend which will say, "Oh, just come over and stay by my one because surely you're not walking on the road by yourself"? Or will you have a friend to say, "Oh, party done now, I'm gone"? Which one is your friend and which one is you? Because when I go out with my friends, before I even say to them, "Do you want to go?" "Oh, Shirley, you're staying around my house," and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the sort of friends you want. You don't want a friend to know that when you and she and jig up in a party and go, yeah man, and looking at this one and that one thinking, right, and look, turn up in. When party done, bye. And they've got their cars outside to drive home into, or they might have booked a taxi when they went outside and re-tay-tay. You know, walking home by yourself before and now is really dangerous. So I'm telling you, if you're going out with your friends, partying or drinking or whatever, make sure that you go back to that friend's house until the morning. When it's light, then you leave and go home.
And if you don't do that, make sure you know how you're getting home from the party. Make sure you know how you're getting home, because it's all good knowing that your friend's driving you there, but how are you getting back home? Like, what's the deal? Like, you need to be smart. Bring money with you and make sure you always have a plan B. Because I've gone out so many times and people say to me, "Oh, how are you getting back home?" And I'm like, I'm catching bus or I'm catching cab. It just depends where the party is. Like, if the party is near my house, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to catch bus home, because then I will know that it's one straight bus to my house. But if it's far, I'm cabbing it. Or I'm going to my friend's house who lives like kind of close by or whatever, or I just won't go, because I'm not going far out and then I'm thinking, raw, how am I getting back home? Like, also guys, if you're going out, do not get too drunk. Like, I was that friend, you know, I would be like, yeah, time to get lit. And then I'd be thinking, hold on a minute, wait, I'm lit. How am I getting home? But then I've always had good friends around me who would be like, you know what, Shay? I'm walking you back home. Or catch cab, you know, I will go first and then, you know, whatever. But don't ever let somebody take you back to their house, especially if you don't know them. Always know your surroundings. Always be alert. You know what I mean?
And also, this is the thing, it's never happened to me before. If you're going out with your friends, know your friends. Because if they're going to the bar to say, "Oh, Shirley, you want to drink?" or "Shay, you want to drink?" or Patrice or whatever, or Beverly or whatever, yeah, you know, your friends is not going to spike your drinks. But if somebody who you met randomly at the bar or even on the dance floor, oh babe, I'm gonna buy you a drink, say no. Say no. No. Or if you want to follow them to the bar to buy the drink, so be it. But never ever leave your friends alone unattended. Always go to the bar together. That's my preference. You know what I mean? Unless you're in a family settings or something, or if you go to a friend's house and you know the family, you know. But people have been spiking people's drinks. Not only today, the 21st century, but way back. So girls, guys, children, whatever, you know, children shouldn't go into pubs anyway. Teenagers, if you're starting out going to uni or college or whatever, you know, be careful of your surroundings. Do not trust people, especially if you just met somebody like by going to uni and they say, oh, whatever, I'm going to go to the pub and get you a drink. Make sure you follow them to the shop off license, and then you can exchange the drink, you know, but the lid has to be on it. You know, the shopkeeper takes the change, takes the money, and then you take the drink.
Yeah.
But be very careful, because people out there, they're very devious,
Spiteful.
They don't have no conscience. They just, and there's a thing what's going around. It's been going around for the past few years now. If people come to your door to smell something, do not smell nothing. If people on the road have perfumes like they're trying to flog it to you, don't buy. Even if they say, oh, have a smell, don't have a smell. Have a smell of a perfume in a proper shop, like Selfridges, you know, whatever shop you find, you know, perfume shop, super drugs, etc. Wherever you are, you have different name brand shops and so forth, because people are just spiking people deliberately, like they've got tissue papers or hankies or so forth. They will let you smell it. You know, sometimes people are so quick to say, oh, have a smell. You have to be just always be alert. It can happen to a female or male. Always be very, very alert when you're out there. You could be walking along the street, just minding your own business. Somebody comes up to you, oh, have a smell. You know, I feel sorry if that person ever done it to me, because I would give them such a rotten lip.
If that ever happened to me, I'd be like, what? What you did?
You know, you just got to be very careful out there.
And be quick on your toes. Like, if you see someone following you, be sure to divert your route and go somewhere else.
And also, on that note, try your utmost best not to wear headphones on the road. And if you do wear headphones, you haven't got to rip it up. No matter how much the music sweet you, put it at a decent level. You know, not that I wear my headphones on the road, but I'm very cautious of my surroundings, because I know when somebody's following me if I'm not. Because you can't leave from down a road and come up and the same person is behind you. It's strange. Know your surroundings and always look behind you when you're walking. You know, don't just say to yourself, oh, it's daytime, or it's evening time, and that is not dark before time. You know, be wary, because it just takes a split second, you know, for danger to occur on yourself.
No,
you
it's
know?
so true, because I remember one time I was coming home. Me now, I don't know who I thought I was. I must have thought I was a big woman. Put in both AirPods. Whoa. Turn up the music. I'm digging up myself. And then tutus now. I'm hearing, oh, you're right, Shay. Listen, the way I jumped out of my skin, it was my next door neighbour. The way I jumped out of my skin, I was like, oh my God. And she was like, oh, you're right. I was like, yeah, you scared me. I had my headphones in. Like, that is a prime example of what my mum is saying right now. Put in one AirPod, turn it down, and just look around. Because, boy.
Because even when Shay's coming, I mean, she doesn't really go out that much anymore, really. Not at all, really. Because most of the time you go out together and work quite separately or whatever. But if you are going out on London transport at night, call your parents or your siblings to meet you at the train station, and hopefully that is not going to be too far, because if somebody knows that you're meeting somebody, they won't hang around thinking, oh yes, that's an easy target there. But if you have somebody coming to meet you, it's safety is the best cure. Serious, because nobody wants to walk home on their own. Some girls do walk home by themselves because maybe they can handle themselves, but never say handle, because nobody can handle themselves in that sort of situation. At the end of the day, there's a lot of violence going out there nowadays,
And kidnapping and all of that.
a
Like,
lot. Because
in 1 week, I've seen so much young children going missing. Oh my God, it is unbelievable. Like, I think in the space of 3 days,
3 days.
so many kids went missing. And I'm thinking, hold on a minute. Wait. What's going on? What, is Candyman out there? What's going on here?
It's just crazy. Every day, about 7 to 10 children are going missing in different counties, in different boroughs. And people might say, oh, but they're 15, they can manage themselves. Who can manage themselves nowadays out on the road? You don't know who's out there. It could be a van of people in the waiting to just nab children or wait outside of the schools or whatever. You know?
And plus, some children are so gullible. Like, if you say to them, oh, come, like, I got sweets, come. That child's going to go because they're thinking, oh, this man or this person's got sweets. I'm going to go because I want some. Don't be that child. Do not be that child. Parents, please talk to your children about these type of things because real life things actually happen in today's society. And some parents' eyes are so closed that they miss all of that. And I'm thinking, how can you miss what is happening right in front of your eyes?
Right under your nose. And also,
really?
Yes, you better believe it. Trust me, Daddy. No, but serious talk here. We're just always messing about. But this is a serious topic. Yeah. And also, a lot of new phones are coming out on the market now. I think we've got an iPhone 12 out now. It came out about a few weeks ago now.
Who wants to buy it for me?
And a lot of children, again, it doesn't matter of any age group. It could be under 10. You know, they're more advanced out there now on technology. You know, they know about technology more than anybody else, really. You know, and if a person come past and selling gadgets or saying, oh, if you come over with me, then you can go and sell it for me. Go with that person over there and I'll give you a free phone. That free phone, you're never going to get it, young boy or girl. You will never get that phone. They will kidnap you. I'm telling you, They will kidnap you. Learn sense. I know you might be thinking, oh, who are you to tell me? I'm telling you, because this is the 21st century and these things are happening. You see, right, about, I don't know if you can remember, when we used to go over the ferry.
Yeah.
And I used to see a lot of children just hanging on the road. And I've always said, if I ever saw a child, because I can just tell when children are loitering on the streets and they look about 8, say below 10, I would say to them, where's your mum or dad, you know, or your siblings? Oh, I'm lost. The first thing I do, I'm going into the shop. I'm taking 5 steps back and going to the shop and told them that this child here is lost. His parents have mislaid him on the streets or something, for them to call 999, because I don't want to be responsible for seeing a child out there and not doing anything about it. But children, parents, learn to have, I'll let you talk in a minute. Parents, learn to hold into your children's hands on the streets. Don't just think, oh, they're in front of me, because parents do get distracted. Over to you.
Yeah, like I've seen so many parents just let their children go, even in shops, even in supermarkets. I'm thinking, hold on, your child is running off and they're with other people and you don't know who these people are. Hold on to your child's hand. Hold on to your child's hand. I've been out like in front of schools and all of that because I work in a school, and I've seen children just run across the road and I'm thinking, hold on, wait a minute. Hold your child's hand, because when your child gets run over or somebody just quickly pulls your child, what are you going to do? My child. Like, no, it's not your child. If that was your child, you would be holding your child's hand. Like,
you can talk to your friends any time of the day. At the end of the day, no one's not telling you not to talk to your friends on the street, but pay attention to your children. It's not all parents or siblings which hold their children's hands. Some of them do, some of them don't. But the ones that don't, you know, open your eyes. It's too much going on out there in this society. Just stay safe. That's my motto. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Hey, stay safe. What?
Stay safe.
But yes, guys, woo! That is it for episode 2.
Yes.
If you like these episodes every Sunday, then we'll be back. We will be back with something new. And who knows? I could be going somewhere in episode 3, 4, 5, or 6. So stay tuned and
tuned.
run up this and run up the likes and the views on this video, because you know we are hashtag what? Hashtag what? Hashtag what? Hashtag Lily to the baby!